Here we go. Let's get through it as a group. Again, you guys, AJ, Trent, you're going to start us off. Write the matrix. Oh, hold on, sorry. Go ahead. 1. Yep, go ahead, keep going. 1. Oh. There we go. Yep. Yep, and last row. Time to rock and roll. 1's in the top left corner. That's done. Now I need 0s in the rest of the column. 1 rule at a time. Now, here, this is what I'm going to do. Ready? Just so you guys know my plan. Matt and Grace are going to give me a rule. Can I talk? Matt and Grace are going to give me a rule. Haley and Hannah are going to apply that rule. But I'm going to do it in one matrix. Then in the back there, those two in the back are going to give me another rule, but I'm still going to write it here. So we're not going to have we're not going to have 20 different matrices here. Okay? So they're going to give me a rule, we apply it, rule, apply it, and so on. All right, until we're done and we have a matrix that has 1, 0, 0. 0. I'm ready. I'm going to do it in red for you. -2 times row 1, and then you're going to add on what? Row 2. Okay, fine with me. Now, yeah, go ahead.
You know how it used to be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 0, 1?
Yep.
1, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Yeah, one's got to come diagonally. Okay? All right, thank you. Here we go. So only thing I want you, everyone, all we're going to do is replace row 2 right now. That's all we're going to do is replace row 2. Ladies, you ready? Replace row 2 with me. That 2 changes into a 0. Let's see, that 1 changes into a -1. The -2 changes into a -4. -1 changes into -3. And then finally the 0. -2 times 4. Okay, we all good? Okay, gentlemen, rule. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. R1. So -R1 plus R3. Got it. So now we're going to replace row 3. Ready, ladies? Here we go. Replace row 3. Zero. Yep, that's what we wanted. All right, here we go. What's next now? Remember, just row 1 and row 3 we're focused on. -3. Take your time. Ready? -1 plus -1, -2. Keep going. Good. And perfect. All good? Everyone all right? Row 4 rule. Here we go. Need a rule for row 4. Okay. You got it. -3 times row 1 plus row 4. Who's up? Gentlemen. Not much. Hopefully this row 4 is what's up. Yeah, why not, right? Just throw a 0 in there. I'm ready. Where are you getting that from?
Oh, wait, I was doing row 3. That's not it. -1?
-1, yep. Where's this coming from? I'm at ready right now. I'm trying. -2. Okay, I agree with that. Everyone else, we're good there? Oh, okay, calm down, calm down. I just got to write -2 in. And then this 3 becomes a, yep. And then this 4 becomes a, okay. Everyone good? What did I not touch? Okay, just rewrite the darn thing. Don't change any numbers on me, kids. We all good? Nice job, good teamwork. Next up here, ladies, ready? Now that's got to become a 1. That's your next job. Make that -101. Don't get crazy either. Okay, fine. Like I said, don't get crazy. Multiply row 2, so negate row 2. That's what you're telling me. Okay? And when you multiply, I kind of just like to write the whole matrix again. Don't try to do anything crazy. Guys, what's the only row we're replacing? Row 2. 1, 3, 4, same exact numbers. Don't touch them. We're not doing anything with them yet. 1, 1, 1, 1. 4. Who's up? Right up here. Trent, AJ, what's my new row 2? 0, 1, 4, 3. Great. What? What's the issue? Don't start whining on me. Okay, ready. What do I need now? 0, 0, 0. It's not too bad. Row 4 times 3. Okay, stop going nuts. Stop going nuts. This is where you guys get off the rails. Give me that as 0. Give me a 0 here. Okay, I would have went. What? Row 4 plus. Will that still leave a 1 there? Because I always have to check that. Okay. This is what I'm trying to say. You guys are such in the habit, and I understand it. You're such in the habit of, I got to multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add. All right? Pump the brakes a couple times. Row 4 plus row 1. Ladies, Hannah, Haley, replace the row 1 for me now with 1, 0, -1, 1, and the finisher, -4. Yep. Ask away here before I go to the next one. What do you got back there? Can you add? You don't need to read it if you can add. Fellas, you ready back there? You don't need to touch row 2 here. You need to touch row 3, though. You need to give me a rule. Get that -3 as 0. Oh, here we go. A lot of options. A lot of options. 3, row 2, and then you're adding. All right. Ladies, here we go. Well, hold on. Sorry. Everyone agree we're not going to touch row 2 here in this one, so I'm just going to replace it right now. So I don't have to leave a big blank there. Ladies, go ahead. Here we go. That 0 stays a 0. The -3. 3 times row 2, 0. That's what we wanted, right? Okay, ready? 3 times 4, and then plus your -2. Okay. Next. Yep. And then the last number. There we go. Any issues here? We're all getting the same things here. Look at us, taking our time. Taking our time. Ladies, you ready? Need a rule for our row 4 to get that -1. Add row 2 and row 4. You got it. And yes, I know there's other ways we could have done it. Row 2 plus row 4. I don't want to get you out of your groove by why would it have been a bad idea to do row 1 plus row 4? Why would it have been a bad idea? 1 plus 0 is 1, and then I would have had a 1 here now, and then my whole work is done. So nice job there, ladies. All right, not picking row 1. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but gentlemen, here we go. Row 2 and row 4. Here we go. 2 zeros. A 2. A 3. Ooh, another 0. How about that? How's everything looking so far? Okay, next stop. Got to get that 10 a 0, 10 a 1, right? And probably here I don't want to multiply by a 10th, right? Unless you guys want to start dealing with fractions. Oh boy, here, this is going to be rough, huh? Then I would need to make it a -9. I'm not going to get a -9 anywhere. What's up? I need to get the 10 a 1. That's where I am right now. You could do the other row zeros. It's just you're never going to touch this row, and you're going to have to deal with it eventually. Whether you do it now or you do it in a couple steps, you're going to have to deal with it eventually. Ooh, all right. I don't see any way. I know you're up over there, ladies, but I don't see any way to make that 10 into a 1 unless we start. Oh, Hannah, maybe. Do I not see something? But then it'll make it a 0. But then it'll make it a 0, right? We need to make it a 1. Oh. So I guess we're going to have to deal with some fractions. We have no way around it. Everyone in agreement? Okay, we have just the way we did it. Nothing's wrong with the way we've gone so far. It's just now there's no way we can make this 10 into a 1 unless we deal with fractions. Yes, Hannah? I could, but now at this point, ready? If are you trying to, which row are you trying to flip? She said flip row 3 and 4. And now you can get that 3, you can get that 2 to become a 1 pretty easily. Right? Okay. Nice job. This is why we're doing this together here. Because if not, we didn't have that, Anna, we'd have to go fraction time. So we're flipping 3 and 4, right? So R3, flip it with R4. Oh, I'm just rewriting it. Let's try that again. And the zeros don't change. That's perfect. Okay. There you go. And it was your turn, Anna. Look at that. All right, how do I make that 2 into a 1? I probably don't want to multiply by 1/2, right? Because then you're going to have 3 halves. Oh, be careful here. Remember, I don't want to screw around with those zeros. I don't want to screw around with those zeros.
Are we just adding row 1 by row 3?
You're going to get a 1 here now.
Yeah. What if you multiply that by that?
I still think we're in the same predicament. Everyone thought you were good to go, right? But
You gave her a high five.
I even gave her a high five, yeah.
Take it back.
I'm not taking it back. Okay, let's keep looking. Is there any way until we have to go fractions here? Is there any way?
Do that by that.
Because I need a 3, a negative 3. Okay, so we're just ready to deal with it.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to give Anna credit because dealing with this versus this as a fraction is a little bit better. I'd rather multiply by a half here than a tenth here and have to deal with those. Okay, so it was still a good call. All right, don't worry, I got your back. All right, we ready? Yeah, but there's only one fraction now instead of 2. Thanks. All right, so we're going to multiply row 3 by what now? A half, yep. Nothing else changes. I don't need to see new numbers in there. So now we have 0. Oh, I shouldn't say. What do you guys got here for my new row 3 here? AJ, Trent. 0. Yep. I'm just going to write 3 halves there. 4th row doesn't change. Okay, now let's get zeros. Let's get zeros now. Don't worry, don't get all freaked out by the 3 halves. It'll be all right at the end. All right, who's up? Matt, Grace, I need that -1 right here in row 3 or column 1. Turn into a 0. How? Without affecting anything else.
Row 3 plus row 1.
Row 3 plus row 1, I like it. That won't affect anything. Here we go, guys. Row 3 plus row 1. Let's get back on track. New row 1. Haley, Hannah, new row 1. 3 plus row 1. 1. 0. 0. Oh, boy. What? Wait your turn. 3 halves plus 1. 5 over 2, yep. And then the -4 changes into? Doesn't change into anything, right? 0 plus -4. Fellas, looks like now I need the 4 to change into a 0. Yeah. Need that 4 to change into a 0 without affecting anything else. Do you want row 3 times -4? Okay. Let's see. -4 times row 3 plus R2. Crunch some numbers here, ladies. Here we go. What's my new row 2? 0, yep. Hold on, 1, yep. Hold on, 0, yep, plus 1. That 4 changes into a 0. Go ahead. -4 times 3 halves plus 3. What is that? -3. Can I get confirmation on that? -3? Sorry, I just want 3 halves plus 3. Okay. Just backing each other up. And then what about 8? Still 8, yep. Okay, I'm not going to do anything to row 3. Okay, row 4 rule. Got to make, what are we looking at? A 10 into a 0. Say that again, I'm sorry. Multiply, go ahead, multiply. Go ahead, multiply row 3 by, yep. And add it to row 4, all right. Gentlemen, -10 times row 3 plus row 4. Yep. Okay, got to crunch some numbers here. 3 halves times -10, and then you're adding 6 to it. -9. 9.
The last one's 3. The next one's 3. No. No, it's 0. It's 18. Oh, okay. So you're still not dealing with that. 18. We got it. Okay. One way or the other.
Everyone else good? All good. We're at 2 more matrices away. Hopefully. What's got to go now? -9 needs to become a 1. Yep, your turn, ladies. -9 becomes a 1. This is nice. But then you're going to change that 0. Remember, if you want, if you want to change something into a 1, just multiply by something. No more. Don't add it to anything else. What do I multiply -9 by? -1/9. And that's great because that's going to go nice with the 18. You guys got the new row 4 for me. Okay, let's do this. Making that 5 halves. Making that 5 halves a 0.
Zero? You could.
What?
What's the rule? Is that 1/5? Yeah.
I needed to. Well, I needed to make the -9 a 1, so it should have been 1/9.
R4 plus R2.
Wait a second. I thought you were replacing 5 halves.
We were going with the negative
passing
3,
that.
yeah.
Well, you're going the easy. You're gonna leave it on to everyone else to do it. All right.
They can figure
What do we got?
3 R4
So 3 times row 4. Got it.
plus R2.
Plus R2. Okay. You got it. This better be our last matrix. That's all I'm saying. Haley, Hannah, you want to go ahead and, well, hopefully we know that we know one variable, right? Z is going to be -2, hopefully, at the end of this. New row 2, ladies. New row 2. Here you go. 0, 1, 0. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this 1 become? 3 times 1 plus -3. 0. That's what we wanted. And now here's where you got to be clutch. What's that 8 going to turn into? -6 plus 8. Okay. They're leaving it up to you guys to take care of the fractions. This isn't, you guys are like going nuts. Like this is bad. Did you just see what Grace and Matt did? No, I'm not talking about pass it on. They just multiplied row 4 by wherever the heck they need it. What do you need here to get this to a 0, fellas? You just need negative what? 5 halves. So multiply 5 halves times row 4, but add it to what now? Row 1. That's our plan here. Everything else is going to stay 0, no big deal. Now I just got to figure out what the -4 is going to change into. Ready? So you guys, you got 1. Okay, why don't you calm down? Everyone's a critic. 1, 0, 0. I know that's a 0. The only thing you get ladies have to figure out is what's that -4 going to become. So ready? -5 halves times -2. Plus -4. No more fraction. Kylie, Molly, did we learn from the last 2 here? Did we? Go ahead. How can I get that 3 halves out of there?
Yes. R4 times -3/2 plus R3.
Oh, Jesus. You have literally one number to figure out back there. One number. Because I know it's 0, 1, 0, 0. I need to know what that 0 changes into.
Whoa. Oh, no, I didn't add it. That's on me. That's on me. Oh, you messed up on me. That's on me. You're adding it to row 3.
Yeah, you might want to check your
R3 up there.
It's
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. Look
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, all right. Great. Yeah, you got me. All right, yeah. What do you got?
No, you were correct. 3. Yes. That's what I said. 1, 2, 3.
And then, do we have to do anything here? X is, oops, sorry, not even X. We got a 1 before that. Oh, sorry, we're on 4 baggers. W, X, 2, Y, Z. I'm not doing the next one, don't worry. Obviously we don't have time. All right.
We're going to have one of these on the quiz.
No, there will be only a 3 bagger on the quiz.
Are you ever going to put one of these on the quiz?
No. There is no test, by the way. 2 quizzes, that's it. We're smart about this. What? 3 baggers only.
So then why teach us? We're not going to even be on a quiz. Like, there's no point.
You can do a 4 bagger, you can do a 3 bagger.
I've never watching a movie right now. I'm never going to solve the system.
Yeah, we haven't done that enough. Monday, 1 4 bagger, and that's it on Monday. 1 and only 1 on Monday.